Let's talk about Post-Impressionism.
Post-Impressionism period came when several former Impressionist painters became dissatisfied with the movement's insistence on light and color. It was around 1885 to 1910, which came after the era of Impressionist art. The Post-Impressionists aspired to find more depth in the roles of colors, form, and solidity in painting. The term Post-Impressionism is used to denote the effort at self-expression, emotion, and mood. Viewing the piece from multiple angles is more important than the subject matter. There is no single well-defined style of post-impressionism, but in general, it is more idyllic and more emotionally charged than impressionist work. Coined by the British artist and art critic Roger Fry in 1910 to describe the development of French art since Manet. Its characteristics are vivid colors, thick application of paint, visible brush strokes, and real-life subject matter. It emphasized geometric forms to distort form for expressive effect. It also used unnatural or arbitrary color and unusual visual angles. Post-Impressionist artists such as Paul Gauguin, Vincent van Gogh, Paul Cézanne, Georges Seurat, and Henri Rousseau recovered the importance of drawing, and they were not only worried about light and color, but about expression as well. Paul Gauguin is a leading post-impressionist. He is an artist, painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramist, and writer. He was influenced by Camille Pissarro and Georgia O'Keeffe and was a friend of Vincent van Gogh. Gauguin introduced exotic and primitive elements into the art of the time, and his color and symbolism gave his paintings great intensity. Some of his works are Still Life with Fruits and Lemons, Four Breton Girls, Self-Portrait, Les Miserables, Vision After the Sermon, Jacob's Fight with the Angel, Where Do We Come From, What Are We, Where Are We Going, Two Tahitian Women, The Yellow Christ, a strong example of both Pointillism and symbolism. Next artist is Vincent van Gogh, who is an important contributor to the foundations of modern art. He suffered from temporal lobe epilepsy as well as other mental and physical conditions. He produced more than 2,000 artworks consisting of around 900 paintings and 1,100 drawings. Vincent shot himself in France but did not die until 2 days later at the age of 37. Today, many of his pieces are among the world's most recognizable and expensive work of arts and sketches. Some of these are The Potato Eaters, which is considered Van Gogh's first masterpiece, The Courtesan after Asen, Cafe Terrace at Night, 14 Sunflowers in a Vase, The Bedroom, Starry Night. This one was often considered to be Van Gogh's pinnacle achievement. Another great artist is Paul Cézanne, often called the father of modern art. He was influenced by the Impressionist Camille Pissarro. Cézanne was a master of still life, portraiture, genre painting, and landscape. He painted more than 200 still life compositions in his lifetime. His works had a huge influence on the prototype cubism of Picasso and Braque. A few of his works of art are Louis-Auguste Cézanne, the artist, father, reading Leavenworth. His portrait is one of the most renowned early works by Cézanne. A Modern Olympia, The Bay of Marseille, seen from L'Estaque. The Card Players, Table, Napkin, and Fruit, a corner of the table. Study of Trees, Mont Saint-Victoire. The Large Bathers, one of the finest examples of Cézanne's attempt at incorporating the modern heroic nude in a natural setting. We now come to Georges Seurat, who is known of pointillism, or using small dots of complementary colors directly on the canvas rather than mixed prior. Seurat is influenced by Chevreul's new idea called color theory. His artworks include Bathers at Asnières, Young Woman Powdering Herself, Circus Sideshow, The Circus, Sunday Afternoon on the island of La Grande Jatte. The picture took Seurat 2 years to complete, and he spent much of this time sketching in the park in preparation. It was to become the most famous picture of the 1880s. One more great artist is Henri Rousseau, who became a full-time artist at the age of 49 after retiring from his post at the Paris Customs Office. a job that prompted his famous nickname, the Douanier Rousseau, the tall collector. His amateurish technique and unusual compositions provoked the derision of contemporary critics, while earning the respect and admiration of modern artists like Pablo Picasso and Wassily Kandinsky for revealing the new possibilities of simplicity. Some of his famous artworks are Myself, Portrait Landscape, Surprise, Tiger in a Tropical Storm, The Sleeping Gypsy, The Hungry Lion Throws Itself on the Antelope, The Dream. It has incredible attention to detail, vibrant palette, and absurdist combination of imagery. Some other artists of the Post-Impressionism era are Auguste Rodin, Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. In general, Post-Impressionism led away from a naturalistic approach and toward the two major movements of early 20th century art that superseded Cubism and Fauvism, which sought to evoke emotion through color and line.